Hello everyone and welcome to this Facebook Live. Today is day 2 of the Money Flow training. I am really excited to be sharing this information with you. Today I'll be sharing with you more secrets, tips, and techniques around on how you can get into the money flow. And for those of you joining me or watching the replay of this, make sure you share this broadcast. Make sure you're sharing this video. The more people we reach with this information, trust me, it's going to be a much more better world. So for those of you who are getting started with me here, I wanted to let you know that this training that we're doing that is going to be today, yes, it started yesterday and it's going to go till this Friday. I'm basically going to be sharing with you lots of cool content all around helping you creating more flow of money, clients, all this cool stuff. And in that, guys, I'm going to be giving you every day a mantra for you to remember and to keep on repeating. I want you to remember these mantras that I'm giving you all of these days. Because come Friday, I'll be sharing with you how you can participate and win some 2 awesome gifts. So one of the gifts is a group private clearing with me via Zoom, and the other gift is 35 interviews with women who are literally making and killing it and creating a really big impact in the world. So hello everyone. Hi Cornelia, Charlene, nice to see you here. Everyone, awesome. So guys, make sure you're sharing this Facebook Live so we can reach more people and we can get started with the awesome content I have packed for you today. So yesterday I promised you that I was going to share with you what I did when there was a month that I had literally 16 no's. You know, and I want to share this with you because part of you being in that flow, right, of the clients, of money, of everything, it's really important, like this one thing that I'm going to give you today, and it's being detached. You know, being detached. I have realized that the more detached I am on how, when my program will be filled, the better I do. So being detached is one of the secrets I want to share with you today to more flow, because when you're attached to a certain person paying you, or you're attached to a certain way the money is going to come in, or you're just very attached, you put a lot of energy towards it. And what finally I was able to get in. Awesome, guys. Yes, there was something wrong with the internet, so I wasn't able to go live at 1 p.m. sharp. So sorry for that delay, but yes, we're here now. So guys, for those of you joining, make sure you share this broadcast. Make sure you're sharing it. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you share it as well. So the first secret I want to share with you today, be detached, especially when it comes to money. You know, I have realized for myself now that month that I had 16 no's, which was really crazy because I honestly felt I was going to die because, you know, it was my second year. It was the second year of my business. And, you know, I was killing it. I was doing great. And I was like, it's all going amazing. It's all going great. And then suddenly I was like, I realized, right, that even though things were going great, like I was getting all of these rejections. And then I realized, when I really dig deep, I realized that the reason, you know, it was first hurting me, it really hurt me, that rejection, this was one of my biggest fear, right, being rejected. It was manifesting like crazy. And it's crazy sometimes because what we most fear is what we manifest, right, is what happens. And it's so crazy how that happens, but well. So basically, guys, what I did was, you know, I was like, you know, I'm feeling this fear. I can see how I'm manifesting it myself. And I noticed that I was very attached. I was attached to who was going to join my program, when they were going to join my program. And I was very attached. I was putting too much like energy around it, like this grabbing type of energy on the person. And I noticed that energy was repelling people away. Guys, 1 month, 16 no's. Talk about feeling rejected. It was a crazy month for me. And when I said, you know what, I'm going to detach, I have no clue who my next client's going to be, or how the money's going to be coming in next month. I have no clue, but I'm going to let go. Like that detached energy really brought me back again to the flow. It got me back to feeling good. It got me back to focusing on being of service. It got me back to really just helping and solving the problem I had in front of me. And when I started, again, as I was sharing with you guys yesterday, focusing on that, things started shifting for me. And the month after that was one of the biggest months I had that year. And I realized, because I didn't care. Honestly, that month, the next month after the 16 no's, I wasn't attached to having a big month. I didn't care if I had a big month, yes or no. I was really like, okay, cool if it happens, cool if it doesn't. And that energy, guys, of not being detached, not being like trying to control it, is a secret that I want to share with you today, because I am a controller. I have always been a controller, especially when I learned about law of attraction. And share with me, guys. I know I'm like going really quick here with the tips that I want to share with you. Cornelia, Mariana, Carla, Jocelyn, share with me. Are you guys enjoying? Is this hitting home? Is this resonating with you guys? Sirwa, Charlene, share with me in the comments. I want to make sure that it's resonating. So again, I realized in the next month that I was doing well, that things were moving forward. So it's really about you focusing, right? Good. Awesome, Justin. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome. Thanks. Guys, give me some comments. You guys are here. You're being really quiet today. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you here. It sure does. Awesome. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate that. So it's really about being detached. It's really about being detached of who, when, how. And when you let go, you really, really allow the flow to come in, because that's that energy of control that I was talking about, right? I've always been a controller. I noticed for me, the more I want to control, and I was talking about this to Andreina just 2 days ago, and I was telling her, you know what? I am such a controller sometimes, and I noticed that whenever I try to control something or a situation or anything, it always busts, it blows out in my face. It just blows out. I'm working on letting go for sure. And it's challenging, right, guys? It's super challenging to let go, especially for me, being a controller, the control that I am. It's challenging to be oh, I'm going to see what, just let it go. It's been a challenge for me. That was the biggest lesson that I had to really get. And there's a part where you control, there's a part where you also let go. And it's also about having that dance, of letting go and controlling, but letting go. Controlling. And I've noticed for myself, being a controller, you control what you can control, especially with money. So, for example, something that I teach in my Money Flow Mastery program, and I always tell my clients is I never put money goals specifically. I never say I'm going to make 10K this month, because I have no freaking clue if I'm going to do that, right? Or I cannot control who pays, who's late, when it happens, all of those things. So, what I do as a goal, and what I do put as a goal is I'm going to make sure I do at least 10 Facebook Lives, because that's going to be my goal, and that's something I can control. So my goals are things that I can control. Being a controller that I am, I might as well put my focus on things that I know I can control, right? Versus on things that I can, because I cannot control who works with me, who says yes, who gets on the phone with me. I can, even though I try to, I can, right? What we controls us back. Exactly, Cornelia. So I've learned that. So that's the secret I want to share with you guys today. Really learning to really let go. Really let go. Control what you know you can control. You can control how many times you go live. You can control how many times you connect with people. You can control how many emails and follow-ups and that you do. You can control that, but you cannot control someone paying you. You cannot force anybody to pay you or work with you. You cannot do that. You can show what you got. You can show the value. The person feels it's a fit. Awesome. If it doesn't, you know what I mean? But you can do your part. And that's where we got to put the focus on. Especially if we want to be in that flow, right? Of clients, money, all of it. We got to put the focus on us, right? On doing what we know will lead us eventually to the goal, right? If you have low self-esteem, the harder it is to control anything. That's interesting. It's true. It's true. And in Money Flow Mastery, Sarah, that's the main focus. People ask me, what's really money flow? And it's money flow is really helping you, right? Money flow is really helping you build self-esteem, build worthiness, because money, it's value, right? So when you grow and build that self-esteem and that confidence in yourself, one of the things that happens is the flow happens. You start experiencing a bigger flow with clients, money, all these cool things. So yes, amazing insight. Thank you, Cornelia. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Thanks, guys. Guys, share me hearts. Share this post. Share this Facebook Live so we can get more people sharing this message with more and more people. And this, guys, will help you. If you're sharing as well, I am taking notice of who's sharing, who's being present, and who's, commenting, sharing, because that, will help you eventually win the surprise and the gift that I'm going to be giving away on Friday, okay? So true, right? And Jocelyn, I've noticed, at least for me, I feel so relieved not having to control anybody, because I can't. First off, I learned that I can't, but I realized that I can control myself. I can control what time I start work. I can control getting on Facebook Live for you guys. I can control being my best self for you guys. I can control that. I can make sure I'm drinking enough water. I can make sure I'm sleeping my 8 hours. I can make sure that, I am taking care of myself, eating well, so I can give you guys my best. That's something that is in my control. And that's what you can focus on. Focus on what you can control. Detach from the rest, because the more attached we are, who, when, how, the more we will suffer. The more we will suffer in our business, on the money, when some things don't go through, because it's going to hurt us so much. And it hurts us so much because we were so attached to it, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. The other thing that I wanted to share with you today, 3 things. When it comes to building the money flow in your business, especially if you want to make more flow, more money in your business and create a bigger impact. 1, it's really, really important for you to create a community of people who are interested in what you have to offer. Because, I have noticed if you have something to offer and you have thrill, you have the excitement, but you don't have nobody to share it with, it becomes really hard to sell. It becomes really hard to put yourself out there. So one of the main things that we got to make sure we're doing is building that community, people who are interested in working with us, people who are interested in what we do, right? It is important that we take small, attainable, and realistic steps in order to take control. Exactly, Sarah. I love it. I love it. You're so awesome. Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. How much suffering brings attachment? Cornelia, you have no clue. Like, I've noticed for myself, I've suffered so much, like in terms of money, clients, all these things, like in the past 3 years. And I've always suffered when I get attached. When I get attached to when my program will be filled, or how it will happen, or who will join or not join. I have now learned the more I let go and I, again, put that to the universe and I focus on what I can control, makes the biggest difference. And guess what? At the end of the day, I always, the universe is beautiful. We always get where we need to get to, right? And then we don't, there's a beautiful lesson we just need to learn, which is gorgeous. So it's like having the attitude of being detached. No, it doesn't matter when or how it happens, but you focusing on feeling good. So yeah. Tiffany, yes, hello. So that's the one thing I wanted to share with you guys today, being detached and the community. It's so important because I see a lot of women coming to me like, Shirna, I am not selling. I need help getting clients. And I ask them, okay, you have a product, you have a service, you're trained really well in the service, you're providing what you're doing. Where are your people? Like, have you spent time building people? Have you spent time, really connecting with your ideal clients? And usually the answer is no. And if you are feeling if you're feeling like it's a struggle to get clients, usually that's where you got to put focus on. Building community, you got to build a connection, It's like dating, people say like, I just want clients to pay me and start the work. But people have to get to know you. They got to connect with you. They got to speak to you. They got to know if they really want to work with you, yes or not. They might not. It might not be the timing. It might be the timing. I don't know. There's so many things in the equation, right? But it's so important. It's so important for us to build that connection. Awesome, Paola. Hi, Paola. Oh my God, it's so nice to see you here. I'm so glad you're loving this. It's such a while that I've seen you. How are you? Are you in Panama? I can detach when I know what I desire is on the way. Exactly. And that's what we got to realize, Charlene. I love that you mentioned that. We got to know that what we want and what we desire is on the way. It's always on the way. But we don't know when it's going to come in, right? That's the thing, right? We don't know when or how it's going to come in. And not knowing the when and how is what stresses us up. Because sometimes we can get attached to a certain way. Like, I'm going to be, like, for example, I had a client. I'm good. Yes, you are. Awesome, Paula. We should see each other soon. So the other day I was talking to one woman and she's like, yeah, I want to, what did she say? I want to get free up my time to spend time with my children. I'm like, perfect. That's a great goal. That's a great desire. And in that, she's like, yes, and I'm going to do that via, writing a book, and I'm going to be famous, and that's how it's going to happen. And I was like, would you be open of it happening another way? And she's like, no, it has to happen that way. And I noticed that being so attached of it happening that way, I don't know if that was the way for her or not. Like, who am I to be God and say yes or no? But her attachment to it being that way was creating a lot of stress for her because things were not going, and she was another like more opportunities are coming her way, and she was closing them out because she was so focused on this, and she was feeling stressed, miserable, and she was feeling really, really frustrated. So it's crazy how when we're so attached that happens, right? They have to trust you, and that only happens when you take the time to develop a relationship with them. Sarah, exactly. Like, do you remember, Sarah, you and I, like, we got on the phone last week. You know, we connected. I listened to you. I think it's also important to remember that, you know, the work we're doing, this is not about, like, you know, just building a business and making money and that's it, clients and that's it. You know, we're making a difference, especially if you're watching me this, if you're following me, most probably you're here because you also want to, you want to make the money, you want to call in those clients, but you want to make a difference in the world. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to be able to, you know, provide to your children. You want to be able to make a difference to the people around you. You want to be able to, you know, do things with that. And if that's the case, when we focus on that, like we're building that, we got to make sure we're connecting, especially if your business is based on people. It's humans, right? That we're working with. They're not robots. We gotta connect with people, and build that relationship. It's so important. Like I am big in that. Like I've noticed that I love relationships. I love the people I work with. Like I love my clients. Like they're so amazing. They're so amazing. The women I tend to attract. Like you guys are so amazing, all of you here. And it's like, it's so cool. Like just being here with you guys on Facebook Live, chatting, you know, with Sarah, Cornelia, who are commenting. Like, I love it. And what a blessing being able to connect, build that relationship with all of you guys here, with you guys here, and being able to make a difference as well, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They have to trust transformation. Yes. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Serving, connecting with my tribe, right? Tiffany, and I'm sure you can share with us like how it's made such a difference for you. And I think, Tiffany, I'm sure you can say this, like when you start focusing on being of service, the stress, you're not focused on the stress, you're focused on making a freaking difference. Sorry for the word, but you're focused on making a difference and you feel good, you feel fulfilled, and when you feel good, that's when it all comes in, right? It all comes in. Markella, hi Markella, yes. We bring transformation in people's life. Exactly. So it's like, what a beautiful business we're in. I just love it. You need to have an open mind so that you can hear other options, Sarah. Exactly. And you know, Sarah, sometimes it's really challenging to open up to other options. Daisy, I was thinking of you today. I was going to actually message you, Daisy. I'm so glad you're here. I was going to message you to invite you to be here. So cool that you're here. I stopped giving God options as to how to help me. So releasing to let it go. God's ways of solving problems are infinite. Exactly. Oh my God, Charlene, like it just gives me goosebumps that you said that. Like, it's so true. Like, we have no idea what's the best how. Like the universe, God, your source, whatever you may call it, knows what's the best route for you. Who are we to tell that, right? So that's gorgeous. I love that you shared that. So beautiful, guys. So again, summarizing for those of you joining me, by the way, for those of you joining me, make sure you're sharing this Facebook Live because part of you winning the awesome prizes I have for you this Friday is you got to be sharing this, you got to be here with me, you got to be commenting and stay till the end to get the mantra that I'll be giving you at the end. With those mantras, yesterday, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, I'll be giving you a mantra at the end of my Facebook Lives. Make sure you write those mantras down because you got to make sure you have them for Friday when I share with you how to get the gifts that I'll be giving away. God is a pilot, exactly. And doesn't it feel good to be like relying on the universe, God? Like, why are you going to take the stress, right? You enjoy your life kind of thing, right? It just like eases it out. Like, I don't know. I'm just sharing this with you guys today. I'm feeling so relieved just thinking of like let the universe handle it. Like, I'll put my part. Again, I will do what I know I can do. I'll control the things I can. Let the universe be in charge of the rest. So, yes, guys, for those of you joining me, make sure you're sharing this Facebook Live. And let me just summarize really quickly what we've spoken so far. So I shared with you guys about the main secret I have learned around not feeling scared of being rejected or feeling like scared to put yourself out there. It's really about being detached. Being detached on how and when the money's going to come in and who signs up or not signs up to work with you. You know, when you're detached and you let go and you allow the universe, God, to show you the way miracles can happen, right? Really cool. The other part I shared with you, the other thing I shared with you guys today was building community. If your goal is to build that impact, you got to make sure you're building that connection with people on a daily, consistent basis or weekly basis, whatever your basis is, but consistently, right? You got to build that connection with people because that's what it is. Connection is that energy that we got to be exchanging here. It's really important. The other thing that I want to mention today as well is around creating and manifesting money, right? Again, in my program Money Flow Mastery, I teach this. I have a whole module around this. And it's like, you know, manifesting money I feel like, again, as I shared earlier, like for me, it's not about putting 10K this month. It's about really being of service. It's about really, there's ways of doing it. And it's about you being at peace with it. So there's a way that I share and teach on how to do it, but it's really important for you to, that I actually recommend you really get your hands on, not worry of when and how. Like what I can give you today though is like take the deadline out of it. When you take the deadline of the payments, of the bills due, of when this needs to happen, like you just ease the process out, and that resistance that was there because of the deadline goes out, and you allow the miracle to happen, and things actually do happen. It's super cool. The third thing also is important as well when you're building money flow is you got to make sure that you have something to offer, right? If you have a business and you're like, oh, but I'm not making money, do you have something to offer? Do you have a product, service, something that will be a solution to someone's problem? Right? That's the whole idea of this. You creating money flow, you creating impact. It's all about you solving a lot of problems, you solving something. So having a package, a service, something that solves a problem and going to them, that community that you're building is a game changer there. It's the game changer because that's why it's the value we're creating, right? When you're solving a problem, you're creating value for the person will want to continue working with you and not only because the person will want to continue working with you, but you're creating an impact in the person's life. The universe is watching. You're creating that law of divine compensation. You're creating solutions for people. You're helping people out. The universe will come to you and come and give you a big thank you and a big hug. So very, very important. So let me see. I'm so glad you came here, Daisy. I was really thinking of you today. You were like coming in my mind really strong. I'm like, I need to message her. So I'm so glad. So Daisy, are you enjoying this? Is it resonating with you? I know we were speaking about this, about the community as well and building that as well in last week. So yeah. Guys, if you have any questions around what I'm sharing with you guys today, the tips and the secrets, please ask me. I write every day in my groups, but still I'm not getting the response back. How I can engage them to share or ask questions. So great question, Cornelia. And this has been something that I've been also studying in my own groups, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've cracked the code yet. But what I can share is when you are excited about sharing and when you're excited about a topic and you put it out there, that excitement, the energy around the excitement sticks. So the other day, I think I posted in my Facebook group, for those of you who are there and live your passions and follow your butterflies, my Facebook group, I posted like a few days back or something around, what's your favorite food? I am a foodie. I love food. And I'm sure I attract people who also enjoy good food. And the post was like people were responding. And I was like, oh, so like making sure the questions and what you're sharing is something first that excites you, that you're like, that you would be like wanting to answer. Also making the questions that you put in your group like easy, something easy that people don't have to overthink, but can really like engage, and it's fun for them to engage and makes them think, like people like that. Again, it's also about you knowing your people. Like for me, I know my people, like I know what they love, what they hate. So knowing that, sharing around that, asking around that is the best way, because I know them. I know, like, again, I know people like certain things and I know what I can post. It's also about getting to know really, really well your group. And how do you know that if they're not responding in your group, private message them, connect with them. Many of you guys, I've been connecting with you guys on a private basis because I want to get to know you guys. I see you guys following me and being here. It's like, oh, I want to hear from you. What's going on? It's about also engaging, you putting that part too, like you creating, maybe tagging someone in the group, be like, hey, I'm seeing you. I would love to know, creating that. You sometimes in the beginning, especially, we got to put a lot of force. We got to put not a lot of force, but a lot of like energy towards that, building that connection to start that. It's so nice to stay present, not tap into fear. In this moment, there's nothing to fear. It frees your energy to serve and help your business community. I love them so much and just want to help. Exactly. Oh my God, I love that, Charlene. Yes, I was lost before because I couldn't figure out how to help people. And we always can, like if we don't know how to help them, ask them, hey, what's your number one problem? Is there anything I can help you with? I get on the phone with people. Today I got on the phone with someone. I'm like, hey, what's your number one challenge that I can, if I were to solve, it would make your day. It would make your month. And she's like, this. I'm like, perfect. Let me help you with that. And she's like, wow, this made my day. So I didn't know what to give her. She told me, right? I asked her. Oh, I am always very excited. Good, Cornelia. That's good, because that's the energy, right? So also getting to know your people, that's going to help you a lot. I have to leave, but keep doing what you're doing. It's different, positive. I'll be watching this later. Let's get together soon. For sure, Paola. For sure. Let's connect. How cool. I'm so glad you were here. So, guys, Have you been, guys? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Cornell. Thank you. Guys, and thank you for being here. Again, this is for you, right? So, for today, your mantra is, yes, I love the idea of letting go of deadlines. It does take the pressure off and you're able to focus and serve. Exactly, Daisy. Exactly. Got good tip. Awesome. Now I can say I have found it amazing, Jocelyn. I'm really glad to hear that. I would love to hear more of your experience on that. So guys, for your mantra of today, and I want you to type this mantra in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, doesn't matter, comment. I am watching the comments. I'm seeing who's participating, because when you're participating and you're writing these mantras and you'll remember these mantras, first off, it's going to help you because these mantras are designed to, create awesome money flow in your life. But it's also going to give you the opportunity to participate in, being one of the 10 winners on Friday. So the mantra of today is, this is a really cool mantra. I love it. And it's, I am at peace with my finances. I am at peace with my finances. So type that mantra in the comments. I am at peace with my finances. I want to see you guys post in the comments. If you're doing this later in the replay, it doesn't matter. I want you to post, I'm at peace with my finances. I am at peace with my finances. And remember this mantra for Friday, okay? Because this will help you participate to win on Friday the awesome gifts that I have for you on Friday, giving you on Friday. Awesome, Tiffany, I'm at peace with my finances. Awesome. And guys, just saying that and affirming that, right? Commenting, doesn't it feel good? I'm at peace with my finances. Exactly, Daisy. Of course you are. Sarah, Tiffany, awesome. Who else? Who else is at peace with their finances? I am at peace with my finances. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Who else? Who else is at peace with their finances? Awesome. I'm at peace with my finances. Just like reading this is making me feel more peaceful. Being doing your meditation and feeling a shift. I'm at peace with your finances. Awesome, Tiffany. I'm really looking forward to speaking to you today as well. I'm at peace with my finances. Awesome, guys. So guys, make sure you take notes of that. I love it, Sarah. I love it. Keep on repeating it. Keep on repeating that mantra for yourself today. You're gonna notice for yourself. It's gonna make a big difference for you. So guys, remember this mantra. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you share this Facebook Live. Even though it's still recording, people can watch it still later on today. The more people we can reach for this, it's going to help you, obviously, win the prizes on Friday. And again, it's going to help us create a bigger impact and share this beautiful message and beautiful information, to help more and more people to be in the flow. Because part of being in the flow is being generous as well. When we are in the flow, when we believe truly in abundance, we are so generous. So tag whoever you feel would benefit from this. Tag them in the comments below. Share this, this, Sarah, I love it. Oh God, share this Facebook Live, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's set the intention that internet will work beautifully perfect so I can be perfectly on time. And I will see you guys then tomorrow. And in the meanwhile, remember, you are at peace with your finances. I am at peace with my finances. And may you have a gorgeous day, evening, and all. So big hug, big kiss, and I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.